Well, guys, it was sunshine and sunshine for most of us. A few of those afternoon cumulus clouds, a couple of them getting to the towering stage, but none of them around here getting to some showers. That was mainly off to some lucky winners for some of our southern counties, but overall, in terms of widespread rain, didn't see much of it today. Current temperatures here at the 10 p.m. hour starting to cool off, still warmer off to the north. 91 and 91 here for San Angelo and Ballinger is going to be the warm spot. 90 degrees towards Sterling City and down towards the I-10 corridor. Some more of those 80s coming in at 88 for Ozona as well as Junction. 86 down there in Sonora, just a little bit cooler. As we go into the week ahead, we're going to look at the upper level pattern. You can see this trough off to the east, bring in some cooler temperatures for them, but unfortunately here us in Texas still seeing that high pressure overhead, and we're actually going to see that ridge build over the central United States for the week to come. But as we look towards the eastern United States, that's where you notice that pretty big trough coming in and what could become Tropical Storm Ernesto if that does become a named storm. We'll take a closer look at that in just a moment, but looking like it could stay off the United States thanks to that upper level trough making its way through the region during that time. Severe weather outlook for today really targeting areas towards the Rocky Mountains for Wyoming from Billings through about the Denver, Colorado area. Then that general thunderstorm risk pushes its way down into Texas, including us here in the Concho Valley. Could have seen some of those showers and storms today. Unfortunately, this chance is starting to pass us by. And looking at that current satellite and radar across the nation, you can see where most of that action is firing off for the Rocky Mountains. Some of those warnings going off in Phoenix, those severe thunderstorm warnings as well as flash flood warnings. And towards the East Coast as well, also getting in on some of that action. There were some flash flood warnings going off in North Carolina just earlier today. Those are starting to expire now. As we turn our eyes towards the tropics, we've got our eyes on Invest 98L. This is a pretty good chance. It's been actually upgraded since our 6 p.m. broadcast. It was 40 and 80, but now it's 50 and 90 through the next 48 hours. About a 50-50 chance of it developing as it enters this main development region in the Atlantic, and about a 90% chance of developing through the next 7 days. But like I said, it could be avoiding, the entire United States entirely thanks to that upper level trough. Back across the state, taking a look at what we have towards the Panhandle, getting in on some good convection up there. And then as we take a look closer to the Concho Valley, you can see mainly some of our southern counties getting in on some of that action earlier today towards Schleicher and Sutton County as well as into Kimball County. Looking at the latest radar scan, you can see any of those showers and storms that we did have off towards the south really starting to lose their strength as well, unfortunately, because we're losing that daytime heating. Going into the futurecast for the next few days, you can see Oklahoma could see some of those good storms, but across the state sitting mostly dry. This model wants to bring in just a couple pop-up showers tomorrow evening, but my confidence in this one's getting a little bit low thanks to the other models not really producing these storms coming through. Then the days ahead looking dry and sunny for us. Maybe just some of those coastal showers working in towards the afternoons through Monday and Tuesday if you are planning a last-minute beach trip as we're getting ready for back to school. But here in the Concho Valley, looking pretty dry for the next couple of days. So for tonight, getting down into those mid-70s across the area, looking for maybe just a stray shower still here for the next couple of hours before that leaves us. Tomorrow, another scorcher up to that 102-degree mark with those mostly sunny skies. Winds coming out of the south pretty light, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And if you didn't get that, we'll put it another way for you. Looking at the Scrabble forecast here, you can see we've got those sunny conditions coming through tomorrow. It's also going to be pretty hot, and unfortunately looking mostly like it's going to be pretty dry heading into tomorrow. So over the next week to come, we're going to see that high pressure really dominating the forecast with those triple-digit temperatures hitting about that 102-degree mark is what I'm thinking the next few days. But as we go further through the second week of August towards that back-to-school time frame, those temperatures inch up towards that heat advisory criteria, which is that 105-degree mark, with those overnight lows really steadying out in those mid-70s. That's all for your 7-day forecast, but stick around for more.